Hi everybody, this is Lady T with your continued readings from Mother Gaia. I've got two more signs that I'm going to do tonight, and that'll finish the series. I'm going to do readings a little bit differently moving forward because I don't think I can commit to trying to get through all the 12 signs. It's just a lot. Got a lot going on at work, so I'm going to do the best I can to at least get out a couple of readings a week kind of thing. And they're going to be whatever our spirit leads me to do. They might be a theme, they might not. Like I said, it's just going to be based on what spirit tells me to do. Um, the other thing that I wanted to say was thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you for your support to the channel. I really appreciate it. My goal for the channel is really to put out readings that hopefully help you in some kind of way, even if it's only to confirm something for you, even if it's only one thing I say that helps you. That's truly the goal. Let's go ahead and see who's next. As I was pulling my cards, I was led to do a Mother Gaia reading because we're coming into warmer weather. Going through seasonal changes and so forth. So that's what Spirit led me to do. So let's see who's next. Okay. We have Sagittarius. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start off with the Gaia Vision Oracle. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius messages, please. Let them come out all the way. Sagittarius messages. Let them come out all the way. Overall energy for Sagittarius, please. And I think there's an eclipse tonight, if I'm not mistaken. At least I read it somewhere. But I could be totally off. But I think there's an eclipse tonight. Or maybe it's already happened. So we have graceful yields. And that came out sort of, almost sideways, almost reversed even. So graceful yield, what this is telling me is that, stop resisting some changes that need to occur. Purple, spiritual assistance trying to come in to help with this. What else do we have for Sagittarius, please? Okay, yeah, I knew there was some energy in there. Yeah, okay. So we have soulful snapshots. So to me, this is like maybe a review of your life where you're making decisions, you're seeing patterns, you're seeing things at a soul level that uh, are helping you to see and maybe perhaps understand some things on a whole new level. A lot of green there tells me it could be heart chakra awakening. Could also be you needing to get out into nature more, so the Mother Gaia can help with your energy is what I'm getting to. We have desire and bloom, so this is creativity trying to come through. This is passion trying to come through, come back to you if it left. Next we have budding heart. Yeah, that's why I got that the green here. So to me, there could be a love situation that is growing, or changing. I won't say titles, but I'll say changing in some kind of aspect that is making you feel good in your heart space. Next, we have embracing spirit again, maybe a deeper connection with spirit, maybe getting some more downloads from spirit at this time. Again, we've got that pink, purplish pink color going on. I'm also thinking being more compassionate towards yourself and others. And then we have the last one here, creative disarray. This to me is where we need to declutter. We need to get some order back. Again, a lot of green going on here, right? So the lot of green means you need to be outside. Perhaps maybe there's some work on heart chakra as well that needs to be done to clear that up, so it's not so chaotic or so out of order. Is what keeps coming through here. Let's go ahead and see what we have here from the Gaia Oracle. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? Sagittarius, please. Okay. In the challenge, we have the Temptress. So this to me is like devil energy. This could be a feminine, not necessarily, but female, feminine energy coming at you. This could be your own feminine energy that is tempting you at this time. We've got seduction, deceit, and a broken promise. Yeah, this may have to do with things of the past that are coming back now to be healed or dealt with, acknowledged, maybe patterns even that I'm getting here. But something with the heart space that needs to be worked on. Self-worth is coming out as well. And also, again, a relationship involving a potential female energy that really left you broken, left you hurt, that needs to be repaired. That's why we have so much green out here. What else do we have, please, for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. Also in the challenge, we have Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. So yeah, Mother Gaia is trying to come in and help you heal at this time. A lot of green, a lot of pink energy here for heart space. So really, really trying to assist you at this time because they wanted you to be free. Your spiritual team is trying to come in and aid you to free yourself from maybe pains of the past that's coming through right now. So it says breaking free from negative attachment. So this could be related to a love situation, something from the past, some kind of relationship, some kind of attachment still there kind of thing that you need to break free from. Okay, a couple more in the challenge. Yeah, we've got purification. Here's that purging. Here's that healing. Here's the emotions coming to the surface to be healed, perhaps. We have emotional cleansing, rejuvenation. Yeah, so this is where you release and then you be renewed in your spirit. We have moonlight, we have travel, romance, potential. So there could be something coming in. You could meet somebody at night. You could need to spend some time in the moonlight because the moon has its own kind of healing energy, right? Or you could be potentially, I don't know why I just got, what is it that you travel in your sleep? Astral travel is what came through just a second ago. Okay, what else do we have, Spirit? Anything else? Let's go around. Okay, had some more come out for you. We've got the search, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. That's why we got that creative disarray thing going on. So this is about you becoming unfragmented, coming back together kind of thing. Once you release these things, you purge this energy, this attachment, these feelings, these emotions that are trying to be released here. You're going to feel much better and you're going to feel also not as lost. We have Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing, reflection. Yeah, we talked about that already. We also have, again, another card of the moonlight. So, yeah, definitely could be going through this at night, is coming through pretty clear. Somebody thinking of you, loving thoughts, serendipity. So, again, somebody could be coming into your life or someone is in your life that is sending you love, projecting love onto you in a good way, not a negative way. And then we have an enchanted forest. We have mystery, magic, and excitement. Yeah, that's that sending you love. But this could be your ancestral team doing this. This could also be your spiritual team sending you love at this time. Let's go ahead and move into the Gaia revealed messages for Sagittarius, please. Okay, Gaia revealed messages. Okay, first one we have a lot of green again, right? We've got the shift of Gaia. The great shift is here. The beginning of a new unity of earth is emerging. You are in the right place at the right time. So basically, this is where you're meant to be. You're on the right path. So continue where you are. Continue doing what you're doing and incorporate, the message here in your efforts. Let's go ahead and see what else we get for Sagittarius, please. Messages for Sagittarius. Okay. Also in the challenge, we have compassionate action. Yeah, we talked about compassion up here. When I saw that pink there, that's overwhelmingly came through. It says compassionate events raise the planet's vibration. Therefore, creating a compassionate action is one of the finest things you can do for Gaia and humanity. So there could be something that you're being asked to do to be compassionate about. This could be, a situation that comes up. This could be dealing with other people. This could be dealing with perhaps taking some actions towards cleaning up the earth or some kind of action that assists Mother Gaia as well. But compassion is definitely the baseline thought there. Okay, some kind of compassionate action, maybe service you do, volunteer work, something along those lines. Okay, let's see what else we get, please, for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay, yeah, we had some flip up there. Quite a few, actually. So here we have cooperation of Gaia, because yeah, Gaia wants to work with you and help you balance out the energy, help you clear some things out, help you purge, but then also renew you at the same time. It says everything Gaia does is in cooperation with what humanity chooses. Overwhelmingly, humanity chooses love and compassion, and Gaia is cooperating. Congratulations on graduating toward ascension status. So, yeah, you're raising in your vibration by releasing these things that no longer serve by way of past pain or relationship hurt, something along those lines. Next, we have God and nature. It says Gaia, which is Mother Earth, has a consciousness, and its personality can be seen and felt in nature as the love of God. This is why you can feel Gaia everywhere at once, no matter where you are on the planet. We talked a lot about getting outside as well, because that energy, you feel that energy as you walk the earth, as you spend time in nature. Next, we have mana of Gaia, which is the gift of healing, the gift of Gaia's energy, right? We have asked the ancestors from all across the planet for their blessing. Call upon the mana, which is the living life force of Gaia, to flood your entire being. Be still and know you are eternal. Yeah, that's the renewal I talked about up here. Not only does Mother Gaia want to assist you with healing, but they also want to renew your energy and fill you up again. Next, we have peace with Gaia. It says the variety of species on this planet comes and goes accordingly as they are needed for the energy they create. Be at peace with Gaia's grand plan. So this is about having trust and faith, and not only in your spiritual team, but Mother Gaia to continue to assist you in your efforts as you are going through these events. Last go around. Anything else? Okay. All right. We have one more. And this says rewrite the future. So to me, this is talking about, remember we started off right here with the, this card here with the graceful yield. And then we moved into the soulful snapshots. And so what this is telling me is that you really need to allow for this to happen. No more resisting, but actually just really changing things around, rewriting your future. Every day we wake up, we get the opportunity to do things differently. And it's all about the choices we make. It's all about the thinking. So you could need to rewrite what you think about yourself or the situation or the circumstances or healing or some aspect of this that you need to change your mind. So it says here, rewrite the future. All over the planet for thousands of years, the crystals have been waiting to give you this message. You can rewrite the history of the future. You can move from a planet of survival to a planet of harmony. Yeah, this is that shift that Mother Gaia is trying to help you with, where you move from survival mode and you move into peace and harmony. And when you're in that kind of energy, that's creation energy, that's passion, that's compassion as well for everyone. So let's go ahead and see what else we can find out. We're going to move into the tarot messages now with the Dreams of Gaia Tarot and see what we get for you. Let's go ahead and see what we have for the center energy for Sagittarius. Center energy for Sagittarius. Center energy for Sagittarius. And I'm going to read these intuitively. I'm not going to worry about, the signs or anything. I'm just going to read them. Okay, we have the Sage. Yeah, this is using your wisdom. This is using the wisdom that's imparted to you. You see the owl here. You see the light. You see the grayness in the hair and the clothing. To me, that's someone who's been through some stuff, right? That's someone who's survived. But we need to, again, the key message or the key theme here is we need to release the past, step into the future, and rewrite it. We don't have to continue to live the patterns that we've been in. We can change them anytime we choose. And that's what the wisdom being applied is speaking of. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, we got crown and energy here. And these both came out in the reverse. So we've got body, mind, and we have the mother. So there could be a situation with the mother, feminine energy, we talked about this, that needs to be healed or discussed or dealt with or released, or something along those lines, because it is impacting your body and mind, and that's why that's in the reverse as well. You know, make sure that you are taking care of what's foremost on your mind, because that's why these are in the reverse. Let's go ahead and see what we get for the undermining energy. What's going on underneath everything? What's going on underneath, please? Undermining energy. What's undermining your efforts right now, Sagittarius? Okay, we got quite a few there. Okay. Okay, so we've got choice, we've got union, we've got the devil in reverse, which is good, and we have abundance. So you could be focused on abundance at this time. You could be thinking about the choices you have. You could be at a crossroads as well. You could need to come into balance here, come into union within self again, purge, release, renew, come back into wholeness, because fragmented energy is coming through pretty clearly as well. With this devil energy in the reverse, or actually this is probably like the six of, let me see here. This could be the Six of Swords, maybe, but I'm not sure. We'll just say it's devil energy because that's how I interpreted that. And in abundance, so you could be focused on abundance, or maybe not focused on abundance, because the devil energy, maybe you're not being tempted by money, is also coming through there. So again, coming into balance is really important at this time, allowing for the purge, the cleanse, the renewal, coming back into wholeness. All of that is coming through again. Okay, what led up to this? Yeah, we've got, yeah, this is like the Eight of Wands, but I'm really drawn to the fire. So creative energy, your passion, you want that back. You want your spark back is what I'm getting. And let's go ahead and see what we have for your outcome. Outcome, please, for Sagittarius. Okay, quite a few there. Almost in the reverse, too. Let's see what we have here. So we've got healing. We talked about that enough. So that's coming. You know, we've got knowledge, using that wisdom and applying it. We've got, here's your ace. Ace of Wands, or to me this is fire energy. So Ace of Wands. This could be your brand new beginning trying to come through, because that's the egg with the spider in it. So there's something trying to be hatched or born, right? Created and then also born. And then we have, yeah, this is the Eight of Cups energy. This could be things that you might need to release. But again, I'm just drawn to the balance here. I'm also drawn to the moon. So again, a lot of things that are trying to come in to help you balance your energy, balance your thinking, rewrite things, release things, purge things. A lot of things are going on for you right now, Sagittarius. A lot of aid coming to you as well. Let's go ahead and see what else we can get here as far as some advice. This is your guidance from Gaia Oracle. What do we have for advice for Sagittarius, please? Okay, I almost flipped over, but then flipped back. So, speaks a little bit to the energy, I guess, right now. You could be undecided, wishy-washy on some decisions, too. That's coming through with that. The way those cards flip back like that. Not sure what direction to take. Ask your spiritual team for help. Spend some time in nature. You know, breathe in some fresh air. Get out. Walk the earth. Let Mother Gaia help you. Okay, I had a whole bunch try to flip over here. Well, it's not a whole bunch, it's a couple. Okay, so we have the guidance of the penguin here, and it says, I'm awakening to new meaning in my life. I share my energy and skills with those who support me. So this could be changing how you do things, right? You are changing relationships and the dynamics in your relationships, where you are focusing on people who give you time of day, who give you reciprocity. Very nice energy there. Next, we have guidance of the dog. It says, I give and receive unconditional love and devotion to myself and others. Again, that's that compassion I talked about too, is you're going to definitely be there for those who are there for you. But you're going to have some cutting off energy for some people who aren't that way with you. Is coming through pretty clear too, especially if it's a feminine energy. Could be a mother. Um, Next, we have gotten into the snail. I embrace the joy of the journey. I celebrate the moment. I am here and now. This is about being in the present. This is about enjoying life again. Remember that spark coming back. We've got guidance of the polar bear. I thrive in my environment without fear. Again, putting down the fear, not letting that devil energy, we talked about the devil there, control you anymore with your thinking, keeping you in a negative loop, a negative cycle, that kind of energy. We've got guidance of the lion here. This is, I consciously use my power drawing from my inner sun. Again, this is digging deep into the well of you, okay? Using your wisdom, using your inner spirit, higher spirit even, to come through and aid at this time. We've got guidance of the unicorn. I allow innocence and delight to lead me. So finding joy again, finding the innocence, the childlike energy that you naturally have, that you may have allowed to be buried a little bit. And then we also have guidance of the octopus. I forgive those who hurt me, letting go of my pain. We talked about a lot about forgiveness and a lot about healing in this reading. So definitely, overwhelmingly, that's definitely part of the message. Oh, many, many times over. We're going to go ahead and close with the golden keys of Gaia. Messages for Sagittarius, please. Okay. All right. Yeah, this came out in the reverse, so let's see what we have here. It says forgiveness. Yeah, you're not forgiving right now. There's some pain that needs to be addressed, that needs to be released and healed, and then there needs to be some forgiveness, because the bottom line is you're stuck until you forgive, not the other person. The other person's already moved on. We've got finding balance. Again, remember we talked about chakra alignment, we talked about fragmented energy, we talked about all of that. So these are repeating messages here. And it says, pull yourself out of procrastination and better balance your time between work, play, spirituality, exercise, and relationships. Yeah, so this is coming into harmony and balance again. Very much so needed. Okay, Sagittarius, we need to work on this. We need to get going here. Okay, what else do we have for Sagittarius, please, by way of advice? Go ahead and give me some other messages to close out Sagittarius' reading. I'm going to take that because it flipped on top. Okay, detoxify. That's that purge we talked about. So it could literally mean decluttering your space. It could mean decluttering your body, detoxifying, eating better, drinking more water, exercising, doing those things that help your body to naturally detoxify and to heal and to purge. We've got watch your thoughts on what you're consuming. Time for mind, body, soul detox. Yeah. And again, we talked about the eating thing, but we also talked a little about negative thinking. What is your self-image? Let's work on that. Let's turn that around. Let's rewrite that story. Okay, and then let's go ahead and see if there's any more, and this will be our last go. What else do we have for Sagittarius, please? Okay, I'm going to keep going. Spirit just told me to keep going. Ask for help. We said talk to Spirit, talk to your ancestors, talk to someone you trust. Those are your wisdom wells right now until you have stepped fully into your higher self here. It says you can do anything, but you can't do everything. Seek assistance to help you expand. Okay, and maybe help you to see things you're not seeing. That's the other thing too when you ask for help. Just be open to what comes through when you ask for help as well. Go ahead and give me some more. Last go round. I knew there was some more in there. Okay, we did have a few more come out. So we're going to talk about be brave. Yeah, that's your passion, your courage, your confidence, all of that coming back for you. It says choose to be a warrior, not a worrier. Warrior, not a worrier. Your wounds are your war paint. You are much braver than you think. So this is about you standing in your power. Next we have patterns. We talked about this. We talked about cycles with that soulful Snapshots card. Look at the patterns in your life and alter your perspective to see the world in a different light. Be willing to change or modify your behavior. Yeah, that's that temptress energy. What patterns do you have going on, and what patterns do you need to recognize, purge, heal from, and release? We've got burnout. Yeah, you could be burning, both the candle at both ends, as they say. Maybe you're not getting enough rest. Maybe you're working too hard. Maybe you're not taking care of yourself. All of those things. We have slow down. You don't want to burn things out or burn yourself out. Okay, so start taking care of yourself. Love on yourself, Sagittarius. And the last one, Voyage of the Heart. We talked about that as well. It says get out of your comfort zone. Your heart wants to sail somewhere new. So your heart is basically trying to guide you, trying to drive you at this point to seek new things, because whatever you've been seeking is not for you. And that's why you've been in that cycle of hurt when it comes to maybe a love situation or love situations. Okay. So really, Sagittarius, please heed this reading, because I want to say it's important, from just the way it came through in the energy here. Much love and light. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Lady T.